Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy 2K Veteran, man. And I'm gonna just hop straight to the topic for today. If you saw the title, today I'm talking about falling off rappers. Why do rappers fall off? And honestly, guys, this question has been just distracting me for like the last couple weeks. Cause it's a weird phenomenon that just doesn't seem to make sense. And what made me think about this, unfortunately, was I was watching this Fetty Wap interview, right? And I mean, if y'all know, like Fetty Wap in 2015 was that man. Like he was super talented, and he was making hits. That was the year he had Trap Queen. That was the year he had My Way, etc., etc. And I've just noticed the first time I heard the term falling off, right? First time I feel like I've heard that was like maybe 2020, 2021. And I would just see it on social media here and there. But now to me in 2022, the term fall off seems like a common term. Like it's not rare now. You know what I mean? Like it's not something that is just completely out of control. And I've realized now that people don't realize that falling off is something that's either going to happen eventually or soon, in my opinion. But anyway, let's get back on topic. Let's not even get into my opinion yet. The first thing I want to talk about is there was a skit by RDC World, right? It was like, when Bobby Shmurda gets out of jail or some shit. And it was like Bobby basically if you guys know, like Mark Phillips, like the guy that plays most of the skits, he was playing Bobby. And basically the skit was just about, Bobby getting out of jail and what kind of music he would make. And basically in the skit, if you didn't watch it, he was just asking like what artists he would use. He said Rich Homie Quan. He said like Fetty Wap, I think. He said like some other people, some other names that I forgot. But it just makes me think about this fall off thing, because I just realized that it can happen to anybody. Like, no matter how talented you are, no matter how loved you are, no matter how much you're talked about, like, you can literally be talked about every single day, and literally by the next, no one could remember your name. And it's that simple. And that is scary for me personally, because, obviously I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? But also I'm a content creator, right? And sometimes that happens in the content creator world as well. I've noticed there's some YouTubers, that I won't name, but when I remember there were times when there was these YouTubers, they were at the top of their game. They were like one of the most popping people on YouTube. And now when you see their videos, they're barely uploading. And when you see their views, it's like, whoa, nobody's watching this anymore. You know what I mean? It's like, what happened, This YouTuber used to be on top of the world, and now they're boom. And I don't know, I guess this video is just about like thinking about how does that happen? You know what I'm saying? And, how does people at the top get to the bottom? Is it laziness? I mean, is it complacency? Or are people just making money in other ways? Like I've heard celebrities sometimes say, oh, people make money in other ways. And it's like, yeah, but I feel like if I'm a celebrity, I'm keeping the main thing. Like if say I'm an athlete, right? I'm not gonna focus on being a celebrity, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Antonio Brown. That's a subject for another video. But yeah, like I'm more focused on my sport, my craft, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know if any of you guys, I wanted to mention this last challenge. So I don't know if any of you guys remember the Corvette challenge, right? At one point in the world, I couldn't stop seeing that stupid dance, that Corvette, having a motherfucking jet like that. And now it's like, bro, nowadays you never hear that song or see that challenge. Like, people move on. There's always new trends. And I've just realized, like, music is so, like, short-lived, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could have a hot song, but that doesn't necessarily mean a lot of people fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the importance nowadays. It's crazy because we live in a time where people blow up just as quick as they die. You know what I mean? Like, there's people that come in and they're hot, and next thing you know, you see them for 1 year, then you see them for 2 years, and you see them for 3 years, like, and then you see them for 4 years. Now you know who this person is on a first name basis, and you don't even know their music, right? And then there's people that come in 1 year, they're on top of the game. 2 years, they're on top of the game. 3 years, you hear less about them. 4 years, you never hear about them, and then all of a sudden, you can't remember that artist is what happened to that artist. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, that's how just the world works. Just like people have short-term memory, and I'm just realizing that falling off is a part of the game. Honestly, it's a part of the game, and it's something that I would say most rappers happen. Like, I feel like the rappers that always make it are the rappers that like are just consistent. You know what I'm saying? And it's weird too, because honestly, I have a knack to pick. Because bro, don't you realize it's always the weirdest artists that stay around the longest? Like, you never expect. Like, some artists you expect. Like, there's some artists, like, all right, I'll give you an example, like The Weeknd, right? The Weeknd is super talented. I hearing him when I was younger, I could say for sure, he's gonna be in the music industry for a while. And it's true. He's still in the music industry. He's killing it. He's doing this thing, right? But he's a talented guy. You expect that. But there's people like, no disrespect. I mean, no disrespect. But like, take Favi, right? Favi, he had Big Drip. Big Drip was a good song. Don't get me wrong. It was a great song. But I wouldn't, if you told me he would still be, you know, in, the headlines and still popping 2 years later, I would be like, what? Favi? I thought he'd be in and out, right? But anyways, y'all, that's my thoughts on it. Let me know what you think in the comments, boy. And we'll talk about it. This has just been my honest thoughts on falling off rappers. Hope you enjoy it. This is just part one. I could make an hour-long video to this, but this is all my thoughts. Thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And your boy is out. Peace.